you did the Super Bowl. This performance of the national anthem was so mind-blowing. They were fucking football players crying during it. I've read that you said this is the most preparation you ever did for a TV appearance. What does that mean? What is your preparation for something like the Star Spangled Banner?
There's a lot of people who screwed up the national anthem. I mean, that's the one thing you don't want to be immortalized is that to me, like playing the national anthem period is a dangerous thing. It's like throwing out a first pitch at a baseball game. Like you can really mess that up if you don't, go throw a few pitches before you do it. But
by messing it up, you mean you could forget the lyrics, you could fuck up the guitar part, and also just nerves, right? I mean, it's the Super Bowl, and there's just like millions and millions and millions of people seeing this performance. Is that what you mean?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't want to mess up in that setting. I do somehow. I like pressure in ways that it can make me focus a little bit. But I did do. I went over this song a lot for that moment.
Does someone call you up from the NFL and say, "Listen, Chris, we want you to do this," and do you have to think about it, or you accept it immediately?
The joke for me for the longest time was people would ask me to play the national anthem. I'd be like, "No, I'll just wait on the Super Bowl," and that was kind of
crazy.
That was kind of my joke, because I didn't think that would be something somebody would ask me to do. And oddly enough, it wasn't the first time they had asked me to do it. There was a year, and I forget which year it was, they had asked me to do it, and it turned out somebody else in the NFL organization had asked somebody else to do it first, and I said, yeah, I'll do that, and then they came back, and they're like, well, sorry, we want to change you to, not this year. I'm just like, oh, whoa.
So what are you doing to me?
When the opportunity came to do it for real, I said yes immediately.
Were you aware in the moment that these big football players, these grown men, were weeping? Or are you?
No idea. The editing that was done in that moment, in that TV moment, all the shots, everything that was happening, and how they were catching it, and the order in which they were doing it. Whoever was calling all those shots really turned the volume up on that moment. And I'm very proud that I got to do that, and I'm proud of that moment.